Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Trading Made Easy right here on YouTube. Today, quick video. Want to share some insight with you to show you, my friend, how you can steadily build an account to $1 million just under 2 years. So, let me ask you this. If you can become a millionaire within 2 years, would that be okay with you? Or is that too long to become a millionaire? Believe it or not, some people think that is too long. They've never been millionaires before, probably don't have any millionaires in their family or that they know personally, but they believe that 2 years is too long to become a millionaire. I can't figure that one out, so let's move on. But if you're that person who says, listen, I work a 9 to 5 job, I don't plan on retiring for the next 5 to maybe even 10 years in some cases, and if I can steadily build my account, grow my account to $1 million status within 2 years without having to go get a second job, without having to expend any physical labor, without having anything really change in my life, all while doing it even on my phone, hey, that's a no-brainer. I'm all for it. You, my friend, are who this video is for. So I'm going to show you how you can do just that. Now, this is a growth plan. This is your retirement plan that you govern, right? So if you have a retirement plan on your job, great. Continue doing what you're doing. But then you can take pocket change, my friend, pocket change, and you can start steadily growing, compounding that account over a 2 year period to $1 million. That is the power that you would have when you trade foreign currency. So, for those of you that do not know me, my name is Janice, and I am a currency trader on the foreign exchange market. I've been trading foreign currency for 2.5, I'm real close to 3 years. I've had some bumpy roads. I had some detours in the road. I lost money and I made a lot of money, right? And I'm making money. So this is current. I currently grow my account at a rate of 8% per trade. Every time I enter into a trade, I gain at least 8%. Sometimes it's 10, sometimes it's even 20. And all of because I have taken the time to learn a skill set that literally pays me every single day. I do not have to go out to another job. I still work a 9 to 5. I still generate income that way. And while I am working my 9 to 5, my money, my pocket change, I started off with pocket change, and that pocket change brings me back and is still bringing me back money every single time I enter a trade. Life is great. I don't see anything better. It does not interfere with my life. I can do this on my phone. I can be anywhere in the world. I can be doing anything. As long as I have Wi-Fi, I can make money. So it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Now I have made my intention or my purpose to help others to do the same, because I utilize a system, guys, a trading system that literally does all the heavy lifting for you. It's phenomenal for beginners. You know, when you first come in, it can be, when you first start learning the skill, it can be an uphill battle. It's foreign, it's new, and it's not easy. To be quite honest, it's not. It's not easy. It's a $6.6 trillion a day industry. So you can't expect a industry that generates that kind of revenue. $1 trillion, $6 trillion. You cannot expect that you're going to come in and just get all the money, right? No, it's not. It doesn't work that way. You have to learn this skill and you have to manage your emotions. You have to do some things, right? And so with the system that I use, it's great because it does the heavy lifting, like I mentioned, and it gives you an opportunity to learn while you're actually learning. Now, I know earn while you learn. We hear that so much. is a cliche, but this is actually very, very true, my friend, because basically if you can follow the arrows, the simple direction of three arrows, then you can actually make money in the market every single day. So what I'm going to do in this video, though, is I'm just going to show you the compound, the numbers. See, numbers don't lie. People do, but numbers don't lie. So I want to show you the numbers so that you can see for yourself just how you can grow your account over the span of 2 years to $1 million, to $1 million. So here we go. What you're looking at is a Excel spreadsheet, of course, but it's a compounding spreadsheet. It's basically a daily growth calculator in Excel form is what it is. So it's already, the formulas are already set in here, and basically as you put in your numbers, it makes the proper adjustments for you. So let's say that you started your account with $200. Now, if you're a working man or woman, you should have a disposable $200 that you can invest in, right, in yourself. So let's start with $200, though you can start with even less than that, $200. Now, we're not going to do anything crazy. We're not going to over leverage. We're not trying to get rich overnight. So we're only going to have a daily growth of what? 2%. 2%. That's it. 2%. Now, in the market, we have what we call pips. Now, pips is a unit of measurement. It's how price is measured. When price moves, it moves in pips. Just like you would run a marathon, right? Say you're doing a 5K. The only reason you know when to start and stop is because is measured in miles. We know what 5K is, 5 miles is. And that is the same with the foreign exchange market. When you measure in pips, we measure it based on the price movement, the movement of price. And so pips is not money, but it equates to money. So basically, whatever amount of pips you gain in the market, you times that, you multiply that by the money that you leverage to enter into the trade. So to give you a really quick example, let me just break out the calculator for you. All right, so you see 20 right here for TPS pips, take profit, I'm sorry. So, but those are the pips. So you're going to take profit at 20 pips. So let's say you have 20 pips and you got into the market, right, at 2%, because we have 2% here. 2% is 20 cents. 0.02 is what we call a micro lot, but in everyday terms is 20 cents. Now, the numbers and the way it looks in the market is totally different than what it looks like in everyday life. So just know that 0.02 is 20 cents. So your trading plan, which is what this is, your compounding trading sheet, tells you exactly what your leverage should be, what amount of money you should be putting on the trade. So you don't ever have to guess as to how much you should be putting on your trade, if you're putting enough, if you're not, if you know, that kind of thing. And it also tells you what your daily profit should be right here. So each time that you enter into a trade, you have a guide. You have a guide that tells you, okay, today, your first trade, you should earn at least $4, right? At least $4. Sometimes it'll be more. Sometimes it might be less. But with our system, it's far likely to be more, right? So $4. That's what your goal is on trade number 1. So in all actuality, I really didn't need this calculator, right? So that's how you work that. 2%. As your account grows, the 2% does not change. 2%. Now, this spreadsheet is, it goes to 60 trading days, right? So with a $200 account, compounded at 2% per day, you're looking at your 60th trade, $643. $643, right? So no problem. That's 60 days. And I did write this down on my other sheet of paper. We're not going to reinvent the wheel. Hold on one moment. I'm going to go there. All right, I am coming back. I am coming back. Thank you, thank you. This is reality YouTube. Reality YouTube, folks. Okay, so the first 60 days, you made $643.34. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take that amount, and we're going to put it back up here into your new balance, right? 643.34. Okay, so now we're going to speed it along because you understand how this works, right? It tells you what your daily profit should be. It tells you your lot size. This is what we call a lot size, which is the amount of money that you're leveraging on the trade. And as you can see, it's not over leveraged. It's not at 2%. You're good. This is 60 cents, 70 cents. You're not even leveraging a dollar. So we're talking about pocket change can literally change your life. And we're going to show you how to do that when you come into our environment and start learning how to trade foreign currency utilizing our system. We trade easy. On this channel, you're not going to find anything that's going to be difficult. Really, you're not. It may be foreign, it may be different than what you know of or been exposed to, but it's not going to be difficult. That much, my friend, I can promise you. Okay, so the next 60 days, you made $2,069. You started with 200 now. Keep that in mind. So 60 plus 60, what's that? 2 months roughly. But we focus more on the trade, not the each day, because some days you may not trade. So just keep that in mind. It's the trade, not the days. Okay, so that's $2,069.43. Okay, so we're gonna move it along, Now we got the next 60 days, 60 trades. Now that turns into $6,656.73. You moving along, right? You are moving along. $6,656.73. Same 2%, same 20 pips, not doing anything different. You're just changing your lot size, right? Now you're at $21,412.68. I think you all are getting the gist of this now, right? Okay, so we put that up in our new balance, $21,412.68. Okay, and let's see, after 60 trades from that account balance, now you have $68,878.10. Remember, people lie, but numbers never lie. Numbers never lie, folks. And when you understand the power of compound interest, daily compound interest, Albert Einstein said it is the eighth wonder of the world. This is how the banks and the government basically make their money, daily compound interest. Now, we get interest on our money in our retirement accounts, mutual funds, and CDs, and stuff like that. But we're not getting it on a daily basis, and we're getting a morsel of a few percentages compared to what the banks are actually reaping in off of all of our money collectively. It's time that you become your own bank. And because the foreign exchange market is now available, it's accessible to everyday people, you, my friend, can become your own bank. You just have to have access to how to get this done. You just have to have someone that will open the door for you. And that is the purpose that I serve for you here today. So $68,878.10. That's your new balance. So 60 trades from that amount is $221,559.97. So you see how you rolling? You see how you rolling? And so what are we now? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's go 60 times 6 is 360. So right now, you're right around a year, right? Because we have to exclude weekends and holidays too, because the market's not open on weekends. But right now, and roughly around a year, a little over a year, from a $200 account, you're sitting at $221,559, my friend. The power of daily compound interest. Now, absolutely, this will make a difference in your household. You can see the value, the power, and the benefit of you continuing to work your 9 to 5, do whatever it is that you're doing, but you're building your retirement portfolio on your own with ease, so that now when you do decide to retire, you don't have to worry about having to go back into the workplace to work a part-time job just to maintain your current standard of living and to keep things going the way that you have grown accustomed to, because you are building your account and you never have to stop doing this, my friend. You never have to stop doing this. When we work, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years, we retire, and we basically, the reduction in pay is less than, of course, what we've been grown accustomed to on a weekly, monthly basis. And this is the reason why most people have to either reduce their standard of living, reduce their lifestyle, or go out and get a part-time job after retirement, because the money that you've invested into whatever in retirement portfolio, it will never pay you more than the rate of inflation. So you're always going to be behind from a financial standpoint, because you're not going to make that kind of interest that will surpass the rate of inflation. So as inflation is increasing, the value of your money is what? Decreasing. And this is the reason why people have to go out and get another job just so they can do what? Make ends meet. When you learn how to be your own bank, compound your money on a daily basis, you don't have to worry about doing that, because your money, my friend, is making money for you. You now employ your money to go out into the market and bring more money back to you. Now, my friend, we do this utilizing a powerful trading system. Powerful trading system. It's fantastic for new people, absolutely, but it's awesome for experienced traders as well, because you already know the value of the foreign exchange market. So you can take this system and just magnify and maximize what you're currently doing and how you're doing it. So this system, like I said, of course, it does the heavy lifting for you and all of those great things. What I really love about it is it removes the guesswork, and it protects you from a lot of erratic behavior that can actually take place in the market due to news and due to markets makers spiking the markets and different things that take place that's out of our control and that's going on behind the scene. This system protects you from that behavior when, of course, you follow the directions. When you don't, you got to follow the rules. Like with anything in the market, you have to follow the rules. Our rules are very simple, very easy, very clear cut, very clear cut. And so I want you to be a part of that. I want you to take advantage of that. I think that everyone deserves to know how to do this. Everyone deserves to have this system so that you can turn your phone into an ATM machine. That's simple. People are doing this every single day, my friend. People are making $500 a day, $2,000 a day, and on and on and on. I won't even really share with you the what most would consider crazy numbers, because right now You just have to believe for $100 a day, right? You're at that point where you can believe, you can conceptualize $100 a day. It may be difficult for you to conceptualize $2,000 a day, $20,000 a day. And that's okay, because as you get going, that will become more of a reality and you'll be actually making that too. So let's just work with $100 a day. $100 a day for 20 days can make a big difference in your household. It will make a big difference in your household. So can you imagine, in just a year, you've grown your account from $200 to over $200,000. And when you look at your retirement statement, and my question is, do you even look at your retirement statement? But that's another video. Nevertheless, look at the statement. Look at the rate of return in the same time frame. In that same year, you will be appalled at the amount of interest you would have made in the same time frame that you was compounding your account on a 2% daily growth. Because trust me, my friend, you would not have made over $200,000. Would not, absolutely not. So this is the deal. And I'm not really into the convincing. I'm more of just sharing the benefits and sharing the features and benefits and showing you how it can be beneficial to you. And of course, it's going to be up to you to say, you know what? It is. And it's something that I need to look into. It's something that I need to actually do. It's something I need to do. Because oftentimes we think ourselves out of the very thing that we needed in order to change our lives, in order to, accomplish a goal or whatever your desires may be. Sometimes you have to just act. Because here's the deal as well. You don't really know what questions to ask because you don't know anything about it, right? You're going to learn as you go along. You have to leap, you have to jump, you have to say, I'm doing it, and then you'll work out the details later, honestly. Because you'll never know enough about this market on the outside of it to feel like, okay, I know enough now. That's not possible, and it's not realistic. So it's time to put your money to work for you. You've been working 15, 20, 30, 40 years. You've been working. Now it's time for your money to go to work. And we have the solution to put you in that position. So 221,559. 221,559.97. That's your new balance. So now 60 trades from that are balance. Now we're looking at $712,691.26. Surely the next 60 trades after this amount will put you over $1 million, my friend. And this is very conservative at 2%. Very conservative. Okay, so let me just show you the numbers. Again, the numbers don't lie. You can go online and you can Google a daily compound daily compound interest calculator, and you can do the exact same thing. So now that puts you at 2 million at 2%, my friend. This is so phenomenal. $292,511.73. Right? And that would have taken you approximately, because again, you're not trading every day, different things and all of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 60 trades times 8, or the 60 really, just think of it as 60 months, 60 2 months, right? 30 days, yeah. But really, it's more than that because it's the weekends are not included and holidays are not included, right? So that's 480 days, which is over a year, right? But because of the other days that you have to take out of the equation, you're looking at 2 years basically. And hey, that's phenomenal. That's phenomenal. So the question becomes, would you grow your account if you had a system that will basically do this work for you? You do have to push the button though. You do have to, you know, decide which pair you're going to trade. So there's some involvement. You do have to follow a very specific set of rules. And if you just do that every time that you enter a trade, nothing hard, no rocket science, no rocket science here. Every time that you enter a trade, and it's up to you. You may not even trade every day. That's up to you. But just know what the potential is after about 2 years of compounding your account at a 2% daily growth. 2% interest. Over $2 million. So the question is, are you going to be a part of this wealth transfer? Or are you going to continue to do what you're currently doing? The choice is yours. And as long as you are okay with the results, then it is fine. But if you want to change the way that you're doing things, position yourself and your family, and then speaking of family, your kids can be doing this. This is college. No longer should anyone be taking out student loans for college if you want to send your kids to college. No, 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 no. Buying your first home. Honestly, you can buy it flat out. You can buy it flat. I mean, when you have money as an issue out of the way, it's just that. It's out of the way. So the things that you want to do in life, you have the income to do it. So I want to help you, my friend. So I'm going to leave in the description, I'm going to leave a couple of links. One will be to my private trading Facebook group. You definitely want to be a part of that group. That's where I share resources, live trades that I take, tutorials that I provide as well, and other resources. I offer coaching sessions there as well. We trade together there. I'm there as an extension to the system. So I'm going to help you get started. I'm going to show you how to work this system, maximize this system. I'm going to share with you my expertise and how I trade. And, we're just going to be together through the process. We're just going to be together through the process. And so you want to be a part of that Facebook group. And so I'm going to leave the link there. Now, once you get inside of the group, my friend, you're going to find the link to access the system, to actually get the system, That's inside of my Facebook group. So those that are really serious, I certainly do expect to see you on the other side. If you have any, comments, questions, or what have you, put it in the comments. I'll be happy to answer for you. And of course, subscribe to this channel because here I'm going to be providing more tutorials and videos and different things that's going to help put money in your pocket. That's what we're doing here at Trading Made Easy, and we're doing it the simple, easy way. So subscribe to the channel and give me a thumbs up if you found this interesting, if you found value in it. I certainly will appreciate it. So until the next time, you all have a great day. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.